Pour me water. Pour me water. Pour me water. Pour me water. Okay, so my next highlight is with about this girl when I was like 12 years, 10 and 13 years. The schools were about to close, and all the times whenever it was closing time, when we started school, we would spend like 3 months in school, in the boarding school, and 1 month at home. 3 months in boarding school, 1 month at home. 3 months in boarding school, 1 month at home. So it was like 3, 6, 9. 3 times a year that we were at school. A year was 3 terms. So term 1 would be January, February, March, and then April will go on holiday. May, June, July, August will go on holiday. August, September, October, November, December will go on holiday. Okay, so when you start at the start of the term, you have a lot of food and stuff like that, but at the end of the term, most people are broke, no money, just money for bus fare to go back home, nothing at all, no food in the trunk or whatever. And so this term, it was my first term in, it was my first year in that boarding school. I think towards the end, I didn't have food. I finished all my food and I finished all my money. And so I knew there was this girl called Dumisani. She had so much food. I knew she had food because her trunk was next to my trunk in the trunk room. So here's the thing about the trunk room. In the trunk room, they only opened it like I think twice, if I'm not mistaken, twice or so a week. So at the weekend they opened it. Hold on. They opened it all day on Saturday. They opened it on Sunday for a short space of time. They opened it during midweek one day as well, if I'm not mistaken. So what's the use of a trunk room? We put food in the trunk room, food from our own houses, not the food that we're getting from the boarding school. So food like crisps, things like that, drink, juices, maputi, things that sustain you as you're a student. So of course, like, we'd get meals from the actual boarding from the school, but then us ourselves we had our own food in trunks. So my food had run out, but I knew Dumi had a lot of food. So I called her to the side and I said, Dumi, can I borrow 1 packet of crisps? I'll pay you back when the school term starts. And for sure I would pay back because I had a lot of food. Whenever the term was starting, my mom made sure I was loaded with so much of everything, really, to be honest. So she had no doubt I was able to give her back. But she said to me, you know what, don't give me back. And then she gave me not just 1 packet, she gave me a lot of other stuff that I didn't even ask for. I was really touched. And during that holiday, we kept in touch, like calling each other on the holiday, telling each other secrets. And when we come back to school the next term, which would be my second day in the boarding school, we just became super close. She would wash my clothes, and she had frostbites in her hands, but she would wash my clothes and I would wash her clothes as well, or she would iron my clothes. We just became super close. We became like, wherever I went, she went too. Wherever my shadow was, her shadow was too. And really, she became my family. Her mother loved me so much, her sister, and there were a lot of other students that we were friends with as well. And it was really fun. Like Juliana Mzengi had her sister. She was so cool. She was so beautiful, so confident, and she was a prefect. So Julie's sister, Rosuita, the name Rosuita. What's your name? Rosuita Mzengi. So that was so nice to just have, like, to know that my sister's friend is like my big sister as well. So that was really, like, it made you confident a bit. And when I was younger, there's a girl called Chido Eston. She was the prefect. She was like the coolest girl ever. People wanted to be her friend, but she saw me one day and she just liked me, and then she took me under her wing and she made me one of her little sisters. She really took care of me. She loved me. She checked on me. She smiled at me, and everyone was jealous of me. People were jealous because they wanted to be friends with her as well. And she was the senior, and she was the prefect, and she was beautiful, and she was amazing, and she was kind. I just love her so much. So that was like a highlight for me, because usually when people are in boarding school and when there is someone, when they're younger people, they take advantage of them. But Chido never did that. She really took care of me, and Taro Tapera took care of me as well. I'm so thankful to have had people like that I could look up to. And another highlight is when Chido, she was now in Form 4. She was leaving the school because they had finished writing exams, and we were still juniors. And I went to the school to say goodbye to her. She was saying goodbye to one of her best friends, who is Wimbisai. They were so close, and she's from Blawayo, Wimbisai. They were hugging each other, and when Chido hugged me, she cried. I cried so much that day. I cried so much. I remember it like it was yesterday. It was so beautiful to grow up in Zimbabwe. It was so touching. The friendships, the bonds we created. Even to this day, I talk to Chido almost every day. I really love her with all my heart. I feel like she's my blood sister even. And I wish she was my blood sister. And she cried a lot. I cried a lot. Bimbisai was there too. We said goodbye. And a lot of people cried. We were just crying because we were so sad to see them go. They were just so amazing. And I think they threw a party for them as well. And that was really fun to know that they were having fun. And and if you had like a friend and that friend had a boyfriend and they were older than you, they would both take care of you like their little sister. They would visit you. They would, like, I don't know, do favors for you. Like Chido was the prefect. She would do favors for us, you know. She was so cute. I just love her. And another highlight is that when we were in the dining room to eat, there was this long table. So we'll be like 12 of us on that table, girls on their own, boys on their own. So on this table, it could be one person sitting there, another one across, and like that. So today it could be today is a Saturday, so these people facing each other would be dishing food, and the next day the next people would be dishing food. So whoever is dishing food is doing it for the whole day. So if you are not on good terms with that person, they will put a tiny little bit of food on your plate. And that wasn't cool. But somehow people just didn't put too tiny of food on my plate anyway, because I never had that beef with people. And I didn't care if people didn't put much food on my plate, because I always had a lot of food in my trunk. So people didn't really like and also, like, I think it's that thing where, like, if you have to be careful who you raid, because what if that person raids me and then tomorrow they might wanna borrow me some food, because I had a lot of food. I was privileged back in the hostels. So I mean, I don't know if that had something to do with why people didn't raid me, or maybe they just didn't. I didn't have a beef with them. Maybe that's why. So whoever was dishing, who take the dishes. So after they say amen in the boarding school, who take all the dishes, all the used dishes to where the kitchen is. It was chaotic. You have to do it really fast, because, you know, if you don't do it really fast, it's either you do it really fast or you crush each other there, students, or you do it last and then wait to the end. But, you know, if you were dating someone, then you can't do it last, because then all that time will be wasted. Instead of going to see each other, you won't be able to see each other. So it was really, I miss those days. It was really beautiful to grow up in Zimbabwe. And another highlight is that I was part of this group called Platinum Chicks. So it was basically Rutendo Gori. Beautiful, so tall, and everyone, that girl was like fire. When she came to our boarding school, everyone was like all over her, and older people were jealous of her because she was so pretty, and people sometimes would fabricate stories about her just to tarnish her reputation. But I knew who she was. I knew who she was. Very loyal. Rutendo was very, very heartfelt, loyal. To this day, if I need someone to tell me the truth, Rutendo tells me the truth. Oh, Rumbi, I saw this and this and this. What's going on? And then I'll reflect on myself. You know, I love her so much. I love you, Rutendo Gori. She's obviously no longer Rutendo Gori because she's married now. She's got a beautiful baby. Love you both. Love you and your husband and your baby. And she was so smart, smartly dressed and tall. And she was part of this group, Platinum Chicks. And then, so Platinum Ru Rutendo. And then there was Dumisani, one of my best friends as well. Platinum Dumi. She was so neat. I've never seen someone that baths like is like that. She would bath that girl, and her mom had such a privileged job, and her dad as well, and she has such beautiful siblings. Everything beautiful. Dumsan's everything beautiful. Even the way she laughs, beautiful. And we're this type. And even Rutendo was from a privileged family as well. And my other friend, Platinum Chawa, pure perseverance. And Dumisan recently got married as well, but she is yet to have her white wedding, but she got recently traditionally married, and I'm so happy. I'm just so happy. I just want the best for her. And my other best friend, Chawa Piwa, perseverance, Matimber. She was also very privileged. Her dad was an MP, member of parliament, and it's a shame that he's late now. He's gone now. It's so sad because he was so generous, that man. He would have us over, on visiting days. He'd take us back to his home, feed us, all of us, and he would go for seconds, and he didn't complain. They had like a mansion, a huge house, very beautiful. And yeah, she was really cool. She was really, really cool, really sporty. She was the sporty out of all of us. And she was really like loud and she was very neat. She almost looked like Dumisani. They almost looked like twins, especially the first year that we started school. They literally looked like twins, and they lived in the same dormitory. And there was Platinum Aileen Hove. She had a little sister. She was really cute. Her little sister is recently married, and Aileen has kids now as well. And she was really cute. She was just so small, so little, and she did sports as well with Chawa. They were usually together all the times. And Chawa too is married. Chawa Perseverance is married. She's got 3 kids now. Beautiful, beautiful. They're my babies. My babies, girl, not your babies. My babies. And we used to fight over like Chawa's sisters. She had older sisters in the boarding school. I used to like the older one. The older sister of Chawa. And Dumi used to like the second sister. And but yeah, we used to always fight over that. I really, really loved Chawa's sisters. They were so sweet. They would give me advice, like really good advice about life as well. Yeah. Yeah, it's a shame that one of them actually died a long time ago. And she was my favorite. She was just she was just the best. She was the best. She would give me advice about boys, about life. Oh. Anyway, and the other person in the group was me, Platinum Rumbi. It was so cute. And then outside that Platinum, we had friends, like many other friends. Like Rutendo was friends with Lily and Shaka, and I also liked Lily and Shaka. Dumi was friends with other people like Precious Vumbi. I was friends with Wawariro, Rumbiza Taruza, Jane Piri, Julie Munzengi, a lot of other people as well. So it wasn't just that we were just in this Platinum Chicks and we didn't talk to other people. No, I'm still friends with those other people who were not part of this Platinum Chicks. But it was just nice to be young and cute, and like we'd just paint the whole school pink with our Platinum Chicks, and our other friends were not Platinum Chicks. It was really fun. And what else? There was a madman called Mareza. One time he walked into the classroom, and I don't know what happened, and he picked me. I don't know why. All this craziness, people picking me for no reason, for useless reasons. And I went to the front where he was. He just picked me like that, and he started to swing me like that around the classroom, and he was mad. I think he was one of those intelligent people who just went epic crazy overnight, and he was actually quite well educated. I think he had one of those issues, like I don't know if it was schizophrenia or whatever it was, but people in Africa, they don't call those diseases that. They call it kuroi, or like being bewitched or something. Is that the right way of saying it? Like not being educated sometimes, like lack of knowledge is kind of a pity sometimes. And I think he has some sort of mental illness. So he took me and he was showing mathematics, how to do mathematics on the board, and all of a sudden he picked me. He was talking, his eyes were like that, and he started to he held my hands. He started to make me go around and around in class like that. Oh my, I was like, let me go, this year. Oh, and he finally did let me go, and I almost fell down. Honestly, I've never been that scared. Whenever I saw him, I ran away. And there are many other highlights that are to come, so I'll keep them coming. Have a nice day.